The Rendlesham Forest Incident. A series of reported sightings of unexplained lights near Rendlesham Forest in Suffolk, England, on December 26 and 28, 1980. Even with confirmed eyewitnesses, and the involvement of military radar, the incidents that occurred just outside RAF Woodbridge, which was used at the time by the United States Air Force, remain shrouded in secrecy. Join us as we learn a little more about this mysterious event. Just after midnight on December 26, 1980, eyewitnesses and radar screens followed an unidentified object as it vanished into the Rendlesham Forest. Soldiers dispatched to the site encountered a luminous triangular-shaped craft, 10 feet across and 8 feet high, with 3 legs. The UFO then retracted the legs and easily maneuvered its way through the trees. The soldiers chased it into a field, where it abruptly shot upward, shining brilliant lights down on them. At that moment the witnesses lost consciousness. When they came to, they were back in the forest. Other troops sent to rescue them found tripod landing marks where the object apparently had rested. The following evening, after observers reported strange lights, the deputy base commander, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Holt, led a larger party into Rendlesham. There, Holt measured abnormal amounts of radiation at the original landing site. Another, smaller group, off on a separate trek through the forest, spotted a dancing red light inside an eerily pulsating fog. They alerted Holt's group, who suddenly saw the light heading toward them, spewing forth a rainbow waterfall of colors. Meanwhile, the second group now watched a glowing domed object in which they could see the shadows of figures moving about. During the next hour both groups observed these and other darting lights. Later, according to Holt's memo, 3 star-like lights were seen in the sky, 2 to the north and 1 to the south, about 10 degrees above the horizon. Holt said that the brightest of these hovered for 2 to 3 hours and seemed to beam down a stream of light from time to time. One proposed theory is that the incident was a hoax. The BBC reported that a former US security policeman, Kevin Conde, claimed responsibility for creating strange lights in the forest by driving around in a police vehicle whose lights he had modified. However, there is no evidence that this prank took place on the nights in question. The most widely accepted explanation is that the initial sighting at 3 o'clock on December 26, when the airmen saw something apparently descending into the forest, coincided with the appearance of a bright fireball over southern England, and such fireballs are a common source of UFO reports. After an extensive investigation, the supposed landing marks were allegedly identified as rabbit diggings. However, there were no explanations for the abnormal radiation readings taken. There are some reports that state that ground, as well as alien contact were made on those days. Others have stated that the mysterious lights were caused by the Orfordness Lighthouse, which is not too far from Rendlesham Forest, being only 7 miles away. To this day, the events that took place on those 2 days still remain a mystery. So, what did you think of the Rendlesham Forest incident? Do you believe it's a government cover-up? Or do you believe it could have been a hoax, or the nearby Orfordness Lighthouse? Drop a comment and let me know. Thank you for watching.